Hi Aries, this is your end of the month reading for Jan the 15th to the 30th. I hope everyone is having a good start to the new year so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You could be in that energy as well. If it doesn't connect at all, just maybe make an intention. I'll try to connect next week with you. All right, so it feels like almost like going into this new year. We have the 7 of Cups in our main energy as kind of what's going on for us. So we're seeing a lot of options, seeing different kind of directions to go, but again, a little bit of confusion of being like, okay, these are my options, what I can kind of do in this situation, but I just don't know what one to take here. And so that's causing a little bit of confusion. And again, you see all these open doors and you're like, should I go this way? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I, should I like start a TikTok? Should I, get a new job? Should I find a new house? Should I, it's kind of like all these kind of different options are in front of you. All I gotta say is just trust in yourself and trust that you'll be able to kind of make the right option here, because we do have the six of Wands popping out, which means victory. So again, whatever this is that you're kind of confused about or don't know what direction to take, you're going to be okay, that there is going to be a victory here. You're going to soon understand which path to take. So don't stress out so much about it. Don't allow yourself to have that bit of curiosity, have that thing. It's like, well, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but that is okay, and I will get to the right choice or the right option when the time is right. And I feel like that is something, I'm an Aries moon, but that's something that I've always had struggled with in a way of being like, I don't know what's going to happen next or where I'm going to go, and that stresses me out, and because I want the answer now and I want things to kind of be immediate for me, but I'm not allowing time to process it, time for myself to kind of think on what it is I actually want, which maybe direction feels right for me, which one is feeling the best, in my intuition here. So allow yourself the time, Aries. I know it's hard, but allow yourself to do that, and you eventually will make the right choice, and trust that you will make the right choice. We have some energy of the Page of Swords here reversed. That means maybe someone could be watching you online or not speaking to you. Again, this could be kind of so it could be someone kind of, it could happen with online as well. So it's someone that's maybe you're not speaking with, that might be watching your stuff, or like liking your stuff, or you might see them kind of watch your story or something like that. It's just someone that's not coming forward to talk to you here, but they're just kind of scoping you out. So I just want to see what that is. Just want to feel this energy to kind of make sense of it. Aries, sorry, just one sec. I don't know why I'm getting this, but with this kind of Page of Swords in the reverse, it maybe someone here who, I don't know, I'm just kind of getting this like maybe jealousy vibe, or it might be someone that you used to kind of work with here that's kind of watching. All I gotta say though is kind of stay in your kind of your abundant energy here. Stay in your kind of self-worth energy, Aries. Know yourself, know kind of your worth and kind of your value and who you are, because there's just this kind of like an abundant energy around you, and it almost feels like something from the past, maybe again a past job here, or some kind of that kind of energy. I'm trying to feel what this is. just getting jealousy of like an energy here. So again, maybe you gotta put yourself private, or you gotta do what you kind of gotta do here to kind of maybe stop people watching your stuff if you feel kind of uncomfortable with that. But if you kind of want them to see you shining, do that, because again, it just seems like there's this old kind of opportunity here, and someone's a little bit bitter because this is with this Empress in reverse. It's kind of like energy of things not kind of working out, or things maybe not working out for them, and it's causing them frustration, and they don't kind of want to see you shine. I don't know why I'm getting this message, but just interesting energy to kind of look out for here. Again, I don't think it's something to fully worry about, but moving forward. Yeah, we have this energy of just like, again, the Strength card in reverse is coming out. Maybe Leo energy here. That's talking about fear. Fear in a situation. So again, this might be a situation here with someone else where you have to kind of stand up for yourself, stand up for your own worth, and kind of you know, stand up for who you are and what value you think you do bring to the table. Because it seems like there might be this kind of I'm not saying, there might be just this kind of situation that comes up here with this someone who's maybe kind of vibing low, or their energy is kind of in this kind of low state, and you're like, I'm not going to let it affect me. But it might get to a situation where you're kind of have to stand up for yourself a little bit here, and it seems like you kind of are nervous about that. You're nervous about standing up, or almost like speaking up for yourself, or talking back in a way, like standing up for yourself and standing up for your energy here. But you're just like, you know, I'm going to stand up for myself and kind of move forward. Someone might owe you money as well. And you're kind of nervous about asking for it, or nervous about kind of being like, you know, standing up for yourself and being like, you know, I deserve this money. This was supposed to be offered for me. And again, with the Chariot card, you're moving forward. You're like moving past this fear, and you're like, you know, let's keep it moving, keep it going. So again, there might be a situation where someone owes you money here as well, that they have been kind of watching you online. So good, stand up for yourself here, know your worth. I think that's the important thing kind of with this kind of section here, is whatever it is, you know, you're going to move forward from it. Stand up for yourself and move forward. If they owe you money, you know, it looks like you're kind of going to go after it. Or if this is someone who's just bugging you and maybe bullying you or vibing low that way, you're just going to be like, I'm going to stand up for myself, and I'm not going to let your energy affect me. And that's going to be your energy, Aries. You're like, no, not going to let it affect me. Again, this seems like maybe energy or something from the past here that's kind of getting in the way. This is someone from the past, or a situation from the past. We have the Six of Cups here, so which means past energy coming into the reading that we're kind of moving forward from, and getting the Knight of Swords right after. So it's like we're keeping it moving. We're whatever the situation is going to play out the way it does, you're moving forward. You're not going to let it kind of affect you in the same way anymore. Knight of Swords means you're kind of going, you're moving forward in life. You know, you don't know what direction you're going to go, but we're going to go into action anyways. I'm going to show up for my life. I'm going to, you know, stand up for myself and kind of keep flowing through life in this kind of charging way, this kind of charging energy. We have the Three of Cups in reversed, and we also have the Page of Wands in reverse. So again, the situation might be someone with it who's also a fire sign coming out here with the Page of Wands in reverse, but it's just kind of like, seems like we're going to move away from groups of people, and also move away from things that don't excite us anymore, that don't make us feel thrilled in life. We're going to kind of move away from that, especially with the Knight of Swords facing the other direction here. It's, I don't know, I just kind of is reading the vibe that, you know, you're kind of, whatever doesn't make you enthusiastic about life anymore, whatever kind of social groups or things that aren't kind of exciting us or having problems in our life, we're moving away from it. We're like, no, I'm out of here. Not doing this, not doing that. Going to move towards what kind of just makes me the most happy. What else do we have for Aries going on? Some of you are making a decision on a water sign or weighing out your kind of financial options here. We have the Four of Cups popping out here as well, which means we're kind of really focused on whatever the situation here is that we have to stand up for ourselves. We're focusing on that, but the universe is kind of giving you another option here. So that's why I think they're kind of saying keep your options open right now, because there's a new offer kind of on the way for you with the Four of Cups. So keep your eyes open for that. For some of you, this might be a new job or a situation that has to do with kind of your finances here, because it does, the Two of Pentacles is kind of weighing your options. And I don't know if this is a job or if this is kind of a relationship, because the Queen of Cups is here as well. So it might be a relationship with a water sign, or it could just be a new kind of, it almost feels like maybe an older woman coming in with an offer here with the Queen of Cups too, a new financial offer for you, something that kind of keeps you stable. This person could be like a motherly figure to you as well here, but it could bring in a kind of new option. I think what this is kind of all about is kind of, you know, especially in these 2 weeks, just kind of figuring out what it is like that we want in our life, and what is kind of connecting with us and what is not connecting with us anymore, and kind of moving forward that way. The World, full cycle, end of a cycle. World card, end of a cycle here, Aries. It seems like something has kind of come full circle in your life. And that's where you're at right now. This chapter is finishing. This chapter is done. It has come full circle. It's done what it's needed to do, and we're moving kind of on to the next. This is kind of completed. I think you'll almost see like one chapter done, now on to kind of the next. I'm not going to let this kind of energy affect me anymore. I'm moving into like kind of an energy of prosperity, and where things are kind of working out for me here as well. We have the Page of Cups popping out as well with the World. So it seems like you might, again, for some of you, get a new emotional offer here. Maybe it's from someone around the world. Maybe it's, you know, maybe it's, I don't know, again, I'm just international. It's feeling like too. Sometimes it's just a cycle, but again, it could feel like there could be this new offer for you to maybe to travel somewhere associated with this world, or maybe connect with someone romantically around the world. Interesting. But there might be this offer here for that as well that will kind of bring you a lot of peace. Maybe it is traveling, and you're just kind of like booking a vacation and travel to parts of the world, because that's just going to emotionally kind of fill your soul here. Fill your soul here, whatever that is for you. Or you're finishing out a cycle, and this new cycle is going to be all about emotional care. It's going to be all about kind of I don't know, it's feeling like fulfilling, really emotionally fulfilling for you. Whether that be whatever this new chapter is at the end, or if this has to do with something about world or traveling as well. It's going to be something that's going to be super fulfilling. Okay. Okay, so we have Blossoming Abundance in reversed. So I'll just read it out because there might be a situation here. Again, like I was saying before, with the kind of hold the money situation, or someone owes you money, or or something from the past, or standing up for money here. This card reverse reveals a potential decrease in money, with coins falling from the garden and out of sight. Sometimes you receive this card in this position, you may feel as though cash is slipping through your fingers like water. While this might seem like an ongoing state of affairs, you can still turn things around. Be very cautious and responsible where money issues are concerned, and take action to plant new seeds and nurture your financial garden. With patience and clarity, this cycle will end, and you will, in time, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Again, I'm feeling like whatever kind of money decisions are here, are weighing our options. we're moving away from it or out of the cycle. We're moving forward from whatever this is or this money situation that's happening from us. And we're moving into something a lot kind of brighter here. So again, even if you're kind of stressed about money right now, if there's something that you can do to change that, even if it's just like a mindset change, then do that. But it feels like, again, we're going to move on from it. We're going to keep moving kind of forward, not let it take us down too much. You also have trust the timing. Trust the timing. Trust the wave that you came in on. Time is not running out. So often, those who feel like they're here for a reason sense that time is running out. They spend their life worrying about what they might miss their moment. But the only way to miss your life or your moment is to spend your time worrying about missing it. It's never too late to answer a calling, and you're never too old. The tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out with perfect unison. Do not race ahead and ride a wave that wasn't meant for you. And that's what we're talking about here, with staying kind of lost and like up in the air and the confusion of what to kind of do next. Because don't race ahead. And that's what we're saying kind of here as well. Like, right, ride the wave. That, don't be impatient is what it's kind of saying in a nice way, in what we were kind of talking about in the beginning of our read here. Ride a wave that wasn't meant for you. You'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust the one you're in. Don't let impatience, comparison, competitiveness, or paranoia disturb the seeds. Seems that everyone has anxiety these days, constantly scanning for something that might have missed or a possible threat. Keeping our mind and body pointed to the same direction as our soul is near impossible with such reactive speeds. Right now, you're being reminded to take a breath and trust the wave that you came in on. To trust the season you're in, and that time is not running out. There's plenty of time, and there's no rush. It's never too late. How can you trust the timing in your life a little more? And that's what we're talking about at the beginning of our read here. You're going to be victorious over this in time. You're going to understand what direction it is to go and just allow yourself to have the space to do that. I know, especially if there's like financial constraint, then that is a whole other kind of burden on that of kind of allowing yourself time. But whatever this is, again, it seems like you're going to be victorious and move past this and through this here. Just keep yourself open to maybe new things and new ideas popping in here. All right, Aries, that was your end of the month reading. I hope that helped.